Hi, Black Cat Recapped here. Today I am going to explain a comedy movie named The Princess Diaries. Mia Thermopolis is a quiet 15-year-old girl. She lives with her mom, who is a painter, in a remodeled firehouse in San Francisco. Mia cares about social issues and has difficulty making friends. As a result, she isn't very popular at school and often gets bullied by a cheerleader named Lana Thomas. Mia's best friend is Lily Moskowitz, who is similar to her in personality. Mia has a crush on a popular guy named Josh Bryant, who happens to be Lana's boyfriend. One day, Mia sees Josh and Lana kissing, and she daydreams about being in Lana's place. Later, Mia finds herself in a debate competition against Josh. He confidently expresses his bold opinions, making everyone cheer for him. However, when it's Mia's turn, she stutters and the whole class laughs at her. Feeling humiliated, she runs away while being mocked by everyone. After school, Mia's mom tells her that her grandmother from her father's side, whom she has never contacted before, has arrived in San Francisco from a country called Genovia. Mia is confused about why her grandmother suddenly wants to meet her. The next day, Mia goes to the given address and discovers a huge mansion. A butler welcomes her and leads her to her grandmother, Clarisse Renaldi. Mia learns that her grandmother is actually the Queen of Genovia, a small European kingdom. The reason she wanted to see Mia was to inform her that her father, who recently passed away, was the Crown Prince of Genovia. As a result, Mia is now the next in line to the Genovian throne. At first, Mia thinks her grandmother is joking, but she soon realizes that it's true. She is shocked to discover that she is a princess and has the responsibility of ruling an entire kingdom. The queen tells Mia that she will have to move to Genovia and become a different person than she is now. Overwhelmed by all this new information, Mia refuses to accept her role as a princess and runs away. When she returns home, she is angry with her mother for keeping their royal lineage a secret. It turns out that after Mia's parents divorced, they agreed that she would live with her mother to have a normal childhood. They had planned to tell Mia about her royal heritage when she turned 18. However, since her father passed away, she now has to take on the responsibility at a younger age. The next day, Mia, her mother, and the queen discuss the matter. The queen wants to introduce Mia as the princess to the world, but before that, she wants to train her on how to behave like a princess. Mia strongly opposes the idea, but her mother convinces her to attend the princess classes and decide if she wants to be a royal afterwards. Until the ball, Mia has to keep this a secret. Then, the queen sends Mia off with a security head named Joe, who will take care of her and ensure her safety until she is officially declared a princess to the world. Mia is also given a limousine for her daily school trips. On the way, Mia picks up Lily, who is amazed by the car. After school, Mia goes to a car repair shop and learns that fixing her old car would cost $400. Lily's brother Michael, who works at the shop, has had a crush on Mia for a long time, but she barely pays attention to him. After that, Mia goes to the mansion for her first princess lesson. The queen critiques her appearance and instructs her assistant on what needs to be changed. She also teaches Mia about good posture and hygiene that a princess should have. From that day on, Mia learns about all the royal manners, from dancing to dining to personal presentation. Every day after school, she goes to the mansion for these lessons, which results in her spending less time with Lily. One day, the queen invites an Italian stylist named Paolo to give Mia a makeover. Although Paolo compliments Mia on her natural beauty, his expression says otherwise. Paolo and his assistants shape her eyebrows, straighten her hair, and give her facials and manicures to make her look more presentable. By the end of it, Mia looks completely different. The queen is impressed with her granddaughter's new look. The next day, Mia and Joe go to pick up Lily for school. Michael is captivated by Mia's new look and finds her beautiful. However, Lily is not happy with the makeover because she thinks Mia is turning into one of the mean girls at school. She makes Mia wear an ugly hat to cover her new hair, and they end up having a big argument because Lily fears Mia will abandon their friendship. Unable to handle Lily's indifference, Mia tells her the truth. Lily is surprised but agrees to keep it a secret when Mia explains that it's for her own safety. In class, Lana bullies Mia to remove the hat, and everyone is astonished by her beautiful hair. The next day, Michael invites Mia to a music convention where he will be performing. He is passionate about music and hopes she will be there to watch him. Mia promises to go but seems dismissive about it. However, when she arrives at school, reporters swarm around her, asking numerous questions about being a princess. When the situation escalates, the queen comes to the school. They discover that the stylist, Paolo, was the one who leaked Mia's information to the media to gain fame. The following evening, the queen hosts a royal dinner party, where she introduces Mia to high-ranking royals from different countries. The dinner goes relatively well until Mia accidentally sets a guest's sleeve on fire and dumps his arm into an ice bucket. In her attempt to pick it up, servers trip and drop fruits onto the guests. The queen becomes distressed at the disastrous dinner, but the guests laugh it off. Contrary to Mia's expectations, the queen isn't angry with her during the next training session. In fact, she cancels her meetings to spend the day with her granddaughter. They have a fun time together at the arcade, playing Mia's favorite games, taking pictures in a photo booth, and trying her favorite corn dogs. On their way back home, Mia drives, but the car's brakes malfunction while trying to climb a slope. She ends up crashing the car into San Francisco's famous cable cars, which are crowded with people. The police are about to arrest Mia, but the queen uses her persuasive speaking skills to convince the officers to let them go. In fact, by the end of the encounter, the queen even calls a police car to drive them back home. The next day at school, she is surrounded by kids asking for her autograph. She used to be invisible, but now she's the talk of the school. Even Lana pretends to be her friend for clout when talking to a reporter. Her longtime crush, Josh, asks her out to a beach party on Saturday, and Mia agrees to go. She apologizes to Michael for not being able to attend the convention, but he is clearly hurt that she's ditching him for Josh. Mia ignores her mother's comment that Josh never liked her before knowing she was a princess. The beach party goes well at first, but then reporters crash the party, looking for Mia. She and Josh hide in a shack, and he tries to kiss her, but she feels something is off and retreats. When they come out, Josh forcefully kisses her to give the media something to talk about. Afterward, Lana and her group trick Mia into changing clothes in a tent and invite the paparazzi. They take photos of Mia wearing only a towel. Humiliated, Mia returns home and cries in her mother's arms. The following morning, the unflattering photos with exaggerated and outrageous headlines make the news, upsetting the queen. Mia apologizes for her actions and admits she is not fit to be a princess. However, the queen still invites her to the ball and asks her to bring any friends she wants, except Josh. After Mia leaves, Joe helps the queen understand that Mia is still a teenager and her granddaughter before being a princess. They agree that Mia is ready to take on the responsibility of ruling their country because she accepted criticism and reacted accordingly. At school, Mia apologizes to Lily for not being herself in the past few days and for missing a talk show invitation from Lily. The two reconcile and decide to attend the ball together. Later during gym class, Josh starts teasing Mia again. In response, she hits him with a ball and wins a baseball match against him to teach him a lesson. In the evening, Michael comes to her house to deliver her repaired car. Mia apologizes for not attending his show and invites him to be her date at the ball. A hurt Michael refuses to acknowledge her and sarcastically suggests that Josh would look better in a tuxedo. During lunch, Mia and her nerdy friend are together when Lana and her group make fun of them. Fed up with the bullies, Mia smears ice cream on Lana's dress, embarrassing her in front of everyone. Later that day, the queen apologizes for being harsh on Mia and asks her to give a speech renouncing her title to the people at the ball. She also gives Mia a diary that her father wanted to give her for her 16th birthday. After the queen leaves, Mia decides to run away to Colorado. Scared of disappointing the queen and the people at the ball with her speech, the responsibility feels like too much of a burden. So she has chosen to take the easiest way out. She packs her bags and reads a letter her father left for her. In the letter, he explains the importance of courage for a royal and expresses his love for her and her mother. Touched by his words, Mia changes her mind and decides to go to the ball. Since she had told everyone she would come to the ball herself, she has to drive in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, the car breaks down on the way. Meanwhile, Michael receives a pizza with "sorry" written on it. He decides to go to the ball. Just when Mia starts to give up, Joe arrives in the limo and picks her up. When Mia doesn't arrive for a long time, the Queen starts her speech. In the middle of it, she sees Mia drenched from head to toe, ready to speak, so she leaves the stage for her. At first, Mia stutters as she usually does when speaking in public, but then she remembers her father's words and gives a heartfelt speech to the crowd. At the end of the speech, she announces herself as the Princess of Genovia, and the guests applaud. Moments later, she is crowned as the princess. She then changes into a beautiful dress and dances with Michael. The pair excuse themselves and go to the garden, and they finally kiss. In the following scene, we see Mia flying to Genovia to officially take on the duty of being a royal.